Hello, I'm going to walk you guys through how to use the Seesaw app, which I am using for the um, technology integration project for this class. You can find the Seesaw website via this email right here, web.seesaw.me. And then once you've actually created an account and you start to assign um, assignments to your students, they will be able to, you can choose to have them receive a link via email that takes them directly to the app or on their mobile device to the website. So once you've created an account, which is free, and of course the free account has limited capabilities, but it's useful enough without having to pay extra. But once you sign up for it, you can obviously choose to save your login information. And so when you initially log into the website, you will be pulled up onto your cohort or your class, which whatever you decide to name it. So you can always edit this, choose different names. You can choose themes, colors. You can change what students are able to do and how they do them. You can manage your students and figure out what each student can and cannot do. You can allow for multiple options. It's a really cool interactive and personalized kind of platform. So initially, what I did was I set up one activity and just as an alpha test to see how this actually works and to see how the students respond to it. Um, so I'm still waiting on two of my students to actually log in and create their account, and because of that, you cannot see their information here. But once they actually access the link and create their account, their names will pop up on here, and they will be a part of this classroom because I've added them to the classroom when I initially set up this actual class course. Um, what you can do as a teacher is pretty much create activities, assignments. You can create a new class. Notice how here it says where I'm working because I'm associating this with the school that I'm teaching in. You can even add a QR code to this, which is really helpful. Um, so there are a lot of different things that you can change or alter within the actual platform. Now, if you wanted to create an assignment for the students, it would be fairly easy. You can choose to create a blog. You can have them create an activity, which is what I typically do. I like to have them record themselves in a video discussing what is going on in the clinic site for that week. And so that's kind of what I want to implement within this curriculum. It is a two-part assignment. From what I would like to do is create a two-part assignment for this. One part being this activity, which would be a weekly assignment of them logging a video of a certain question that I've posted, and then going to the second portion, which is a quiz. It's a quiz assignment, and it's correlating to the actual discussion post or blog that they posted for me. And so they complete the quiz and then they also complete their video, and when they do that, we actually get the full grade. So as you can see under journal, whenever you click on class journal, it gives you the folder, and then the folder itself is kind of opened up underneath with the names of the students that are in it. Once you click on each student, you're able to watch their video and allow them to to see what they're saying. You can grade them on here, you can comment. And then once you've done this for the first time, there's a green check mark that you can check to say that you've approved it, or there's a red X where you can say this is not good enough for the assignment. If you click on this box up here, it actually gives you the assignment that you have posted, so that you can see what it is that you ask, because you may have multiple assignments for multiple students. The nice thing about this is I can actually select assignments for particular students. And so I don't necessarily have to have each student doing the same thing. It can be tailored to each student, which is really nice. So this is kind of it in a nutshell. It's not a very hard platform to use. I like the interactivity of it. I like the fact that I'm able to see my students, to hear them talking, to see their brain working. If I see that they're struggling with any kind of theory or any process that they're discussing, then I'm able to immediately recognize that because of the ability to see them, hear their tone of voice, their facial expressions. A lot of times when you're getting an email or a text message, it's not the same. So this is kind of nice to be able to see them face to face in a way without the need to go out to the clinical sites. And for somebody like me who does this by myself, and I have about 15 students per cohort, it can be very difficult for me to make it out to each clinical site on a weekly basis and to spend that time with each student to discuss things with them. So by creating these types of assignments, I'm giving us the ability to have those one-on-ones in a more convenient manner that's a little more tech-based, more modern 21st century skill type of learning, and it associates with the constructionism or the constructionist theory of learning, which is discussed in the prior slides, but is the ability to kind of work through something and create your own theories or your own interpretations based on your experiences. So that's why I really like this particular tool.